Hello and welcome to the definitive class setup in Black Ops 7 for 2026. And before we get started, this will be including every single sniper currently in Black Ops 7. It will not be showing any marksman rifles. This will just be the main 5 sniper rifles in Black Ops 7 as there currently are. So let's get right into it. Oh, and also, just ignore this. This means that I am a cheap person that is using a free product with a watermark. So in the meantime, just pretend that it says same precisions is awesome. All right. So there will be some things that will appear to be slightly redundant in this video. Certain things like the laser attachments, the barrel attachments, etc., etc. So we're just going to kind of breeze through some of those when they happen, and I'll get into some more details as they present themselves. So first off, we're just going to start off with the baby of the game, which is the Hawker HX. The Hawker HX is probably the best sniper in the game. When I say probably, by all stats, it is the best sniper rifle in the game. But there's just two fields of players in Black Ops 7. You can have the more SOAR route, like SOAR Zeffy, SOAR Roy, etc. But they like the slower, kind of smoother sniper rifles that are stable, have really good flinch resistance, etc., etc. But then there's the snipers, kind of like myself in scope, where they like these more aggressive, kind of pop-shotty sniper rifles. And I'll show you both examples on every sniper class hit. And this will be something I will have with pretty much all of my sniper rifles. I don't like to do alternative scopes. When it comes to the scopes in the game, the regular scope is the gold standard. I know the iron sights make the game easier, but it also diminishes the value of your clips if you're using an iron sight or an ACOG. So I really recommend just stick with the regular sights or the 7x launch scope. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. But let's get into the muzzle on the Hawker. So you have 3 options when it comes to the muzzles in this game. For the most part, you have 4, but 3 of them are really the muzzles that you'll be working with throughout the game. And if you're an aggressive sniper like myself, the mobility spread muzzle is by far the best one in the game. You can see over here on the right-hand side, it significantly reduces your hip fire spread. And in Black Ops 7, this is really important. Unlike every other Call of Duty that has existed before this, there is no continuous aiming improvement when you go from maximum hip fire to aim down sight speed. You go from 0% accurate gradually to 100% accurate. But with them doing the nerf on this attachment here, now it only goes from 0% accurate to 80% accurate. So even if you're at 99% aim down sights, you're still at only 80% accurate. You have to do that one extra percentage more to have 100% accuracy. With this now being nerfed to only 80% accurate, you just want to tighten that hipfire spread as much as possible. So instead of this being your 80% accurate, this is your 80% accurate. This one, best for pop-shotting quick aggressive play. If you're somebody that's a little bit more loose with your aim down sight speeds and you might hard scope a little bit more or scope block, the muzzle brake is the best muzzle in the game. This will dramatically increase your stability with a sniper rifle. Your first shot recoil, which on a sniper rifle, every shot is your first shot recoil. Very recently in the game, they added another muzzle, which I don't know how I feel about it yet. We've only had it for about a week and a half now, or less. And this is the fire rate brake. And this increases your fire rate by 3% on all of the sniper rifles in the game. It just has a baseline 3% fire rate improvement. On 2 of the sniper rifles, it's totally useless because they already have such high rates of fire. And on the Hawker, you go from 57 rounds per minute to 59 rounds per minute. So it's only a 2-round increase per minute. The major nerf is, if you look over here, position and direction on the minimap. This can be big, because that means that every time you shoot your gun, you give the enemy team a temporary home or VSAT. And if you're playing with good players, this is a horrible attachment to have. because they will be constantly seeing you on the radar as if they have a permanent hard up, and you're just going to get completely melted and outplayed. So if you're playing with bad players, this is probably the best attachment that you can use in this category. But if you're playing with good players, which most players today are good players, it might not be worth it. In snipers only, this is probably a fantastic attachment. The snipers only has been removed. So those are the main 3 muzzles that you will be using in this game, with the slight notable exception of the recoil suppressor. I don't recommend this on the Hawker. The Hawker doesn't need a suppressor, and it's just not really worth it. The next one, this is a no-brainer. There's no nuance here whatsoever. The Prestige attachment barrel for the Hawker is the best one. It's not even close. You don't even have to think about it for a moment. This next one, this is a universal attachment, I will say, to put on every single sniper rifle. It's not even a question. They will have a different name, I'm pretty sure, but they all have the same general idea. This reduces flinch resistance on your sniper rifle. It's just a no-brainer. This one is the best. Next, again, a no-brainer. The 10-round mag is the best. When you are a sniper hitting feeds, reloading is a nightmare. You need those bullets. 7 just isn't good enough. You need 10, especially if you're going for a really big clip. Unless you're going to plan on hitting like 3 collaterals in a row, the 10-round mag is the best. Over here, this one, no-brainer. Same on all of the snipers. The fastest ADS grip is the one for you. There is no benefit in any of the other ones that outweigh the inbound sight speed of the main attachment. Next one over here is the stock. In this game, there's only 2 stocks that matter. Literally only 2 stocks that matter. You have the spread stocks, which are on all of the sniper rifles, and this just increases hipfire max spread again, and the control stock. So as you can see, the control stock reduces your flinch resistance, or increases your flinch resistance by 25%. Flinch resistance is really important, but again, if you look at that max spread, 22, 18, 27, 27, those are all chances that you will miss your shot if you try and pop shot. We want to make sure that we hit all of our shots to the best of our ability. We need to tighten that hipfire spread as much as possible. For this sniper rifle, I will always use the tactical spread stock. We want to make that spread as tight as possible. It's not even a question. And for these last 2, it's a no-brainer. You want the lockstep laser, you want the light bolt. There's no benefit in making your sniper rifle slower, and there's no other laser here that outweighs the benefits of the lockstep. However, though, there will be a sniper, or maybe even 2 snipers, where the lockstep is not the best. The Recon. This is the sniper rifle that's probably the most comfortable in the game. If you are a beginner and you're trying to get into sniping, the Recon is just the best one. It is so comfortable, it is so smooth. It's really good. For me personally, the VS Recon subversive kind of sniper rifle. So if I'm playing in a big map where I don't need to be super fast, where I have time to take in between my shots, be a little bit more relaxed, etc., etc., this is the sniper rifle that I prefer to use. And in this one, the recoil suppressor is fantastic. With one exception, it has a competitor, which is the fire rate. The VSR now has the same rate of fire as the baseline Hawker. And, well, the baseline Hawker with the light bolt at 57 rounds per minute. This does make the VSR just as fast as the Hawker. But again, you have a little bit of those nerfs with the position and direction aspect of it. And I will say I use this pretty often. However, though, when it comes to general maps, the recoil suppressor is key on the VSR. With this one, smallest barrel, it's always the smallest barrel. You just want this one. Again, with the underbarrel, nothing is even worth considering. Don't even look at the stats on the other ones. The Prestige attachment underbarrel is just the best one, without a question. Again, 10-round mag. You don't want to ever have to reload this gun. Again, fastest grip. Next, over here, I have the flinch resistance pad. This is really important for this sniper rifle in particular, because it is such a slow sniper rifle. Because it's so slow, other people will be able to get their shots off on you before you get your shot off on them. It has about like a 400 plus ADS speed. So as you're slowly aiming down your sights, you're getting peppered with a shotgun, you're getting shot with an SMG, somebody's pulling out a pistol on you and trying to shoot you in the face. So you're going to be sitting there hopping and jumping with this gun as you're trying to aim down on your sights. All right, now we are over on the Shadow SK. The Shadow SK is kind of underwhelming for it being the only semi-auto sniper rifle, actual semi-auto sniper rifle. The XR3 is basically just a marksman rifle. Again, a lot of people will use an optic on this gun. When I say a lot of people, I mean literally every player besides me will use an optic on this gun. They will put on an iron sight, the 2x ACOG, the regular ACOG, but I think you should just try and use the regular scope on this gun. I know it's awkward because it has a very zoomed in reticle, but just get comfortable with it, learn how to do the pop shots and maneuver around a really long awkward scope. It's totally worth it. And with this, we don't care about stability with the sniper rifle at all. The sniper rifle's ADS is slow as fuck. With this gun being the fastest possible is at 496, might as well just call it 500. It is very slow. So we want to focus on pop shot, which is when you shoot just before you go down in scope. So again, the pulled-in muzzle, no other muzzle is worth it. You don't even care about the fire rate. Right? This thing shoots really fast. It's at 96 rounds per. It's at 93 rounds per minute. 96 isn't doing all that much. You're not shooting that fast. So the mobility spread muzzle is king. Again, shortest barrel. I don't put a magazine on this gun, and the reason why is because its baseline magazine capacity is 10. You don't need 12. You don't need 14. You don't even necessarily want to reduce it. So the 9-round mag not be a bad idea. You know, you get a 3% reduction and you lose a bullet. That's actually pretty good. Maybe that is something worth considering. I might even just put that on and try it in the future. Next one. It's the same underbarrel, the flinch resistance, spray control, etc. Rear grip is the same. And again, just like on the Hawker, the skeletal stock is keen. You want to tighten up that hip firebox as much as possible. It is super important. Lockstep again, and the LW trigger for the rate of fire. This is one of those few snipers that might have an exception, and this is the Prestige attachment. This thing is actually really good. If we just look at the stats as they are now, more specifically the max spread stats over here on the right hand side, if we were to put on the MS Convergence box laser, this is huge. It reduces it by overall by 23%, jumping hip fire spread 64%, slide 45, and dive 45. And if you also look down here at the bottom, sprint to fire is 1 millisecond. You can fire this gun immediately after sprinting, and jumping sprint to fire is also 1. This is a really good attachment. So again, this one might be worth considering just doing the convergence box laser. All right, number 4 is the XR3 Ion. When it comes to this sniper rifle, this is one of the few sniper rifles where I think the slower the better, which is weird because it's already the slowest operating sniper rifle in the game besides the rate of fire. And the reason why is because this thing is super inconsistent with hit markers, the damage bar. And as you can tell, it basically makes the damage of this gun just like any of the other sniper rifles in the game, where it is a one-hit kill to the stomach, chest, upper chest, arms, etc., etc. And now that we got that out of the way, we'll start from the beginning. Again, as a person that said I don't like alternative scopes, I just use an alternative scope on this gun because you're not quick scoping with it. It's really hard to quick scope with it. It is so slow. It is so inconsistent. With the hip fire spread being nerfed to only 80% accurate, now that it's a burst gun, you have all 3 of those bullets going in different directions at 80% accuracy. You're not going to be quick scoping with this very proficiently. This is definitely more of a strafing and hard scoping kind of gun. I don't even use this gun anyways, but I also have an example. that I will show. The suppressor attachment on this gun is good. This one doesn't have the hipfire spread attachment that all of the other sniper rifles have, so you'll never be able to actually get that hipfire spread low. That's why I only focus on this one. The prestige attachment is one of the worst in the game for sniper rifles. It makes the shooting slower and the aim down sight speed slower, which is everything you don't want on a sniper rifle. It is literally like the antithesis attachment for snipers. You need to have the 21 round mag on this thing. No matter what anyone else says, you have to have the 21 round mag on the sniper rifle. This sniper rifle just throws its bullets away. And if you can see, the mag size is 21. But again, it shoots 3 at a time, so it only means it has a 7 rounds in the sniper rifle. And that's with its largest magazine capacity. So 7 rounds at the largest capacity is just bad. 18 is trash. 12 is worthless. You have to lock the 21 round magazine if you're going to hit a clip with it that's has more than a collateral or a clip. Again, aim down sight speed, it's a necessary. The flinch resistance is super important with this gun because it is more of a hard scoping, more of a strafing gun. You don't want to try and be shooting somebody in the face but you get one pellet from a shotgun in your leg and then you shoot up the sky. So I just put on the 1 mil, which slightly increases the aim down sight speed, which looks to be about 4%. And with it already having an ADS speed of 668 milliseconds, every little percentage helps. And last, the quick charge, you want your snipers to shoot faster. Last, but definitely not the least, this is a sleeping gun that nobody uses in Black Ops 7, but is actually arguably one of the best in the game, but it's also one of the worst in the game at the same time. Seven times is something I'm just now trying out. I don't actually know how it feels. I think I've played 1 game with the scope. I usually just use the regular scope in this game. But this is a very unique sniper rifle because you have 2 very distinct different playstyles that you can't have with this gun. And it is the only sniper rifle in the game where you can have 2 incredibly distinct separate playstyles. This one just purely focuses on speed. This is a fast gun. It's pretty weak. As you can tell, it's not that strong. You shoot somebody in the stomach, it's a hit marker. You shoot somebody in the hands, it's a hit marker. On the forearm, I guess. You need to be fast, and you need to be accurate. And that's why this is the fastest buttons. I have this one right here just to try and make the gun as stable as possible because I have a huge recoil, huge flinch. Fastest barrel, it's the same under barrel as everything else. No magazine. This gun has a base magazine size of 8 bullets. 8 bullets is good. You don't want this gun to be any slower. You need to aim down your sights as fast as possible. Fastest grip here, the flinch resistant stock. And this is where it is different. The 1 milliwatt laser. This is substantial. If you use the regular lockstep, you will lose 7% on your aim down sight speed and also 11% on your sprint to fire speed. And don't get me wrong, this is still good. 370 milliseconds ADS speed is great. But with this one, you get to aim down so fast and shoot so fast. You can just sit there and pop people. I'll show you an example here to one of those groups. And then when it comes to the 5 milliwatt class setup, this will be very different. This will be very similar to the Hawker. So what you would do is just put on the 5 milliwatt, tactical, prudence, Titan, mobility suppressor. And in this case, I would probably just get rid of that specialty scope. This is fast. This is nice. This is super comfortable. You still are one of the fastest sniper rifles in the game. I'm going to say you're still the fastest sniper rifle in the game. And you have a lot of really good attachments and benefits. I've hit most of my Strider clips with this class setup right here. And the really fast one I have been working on is something newer that I have some pretty decent success with, but not as much as the other one. We're still just trying things out. All right, now we have concluded all 5 of the sniper rifles in the game. I will give a little bit more context to some other stuff in this game. because you know there are perks, there's attachment, and your secondary as well. As a sniper, I only recommend this pistol here. As a sniper, we don't want to normalize pistol whipping. It doesn't make you look like a good sniper or make your clips look better if you miss your shots and then pull out a pistol to compensate for your bad aim. You want to have a pistol because in this game you're actually forced to have a pistol or something of secondary. But in this game you can turn your pistol into a sniper rifle with this prestige attachment here that makes it a one-shot kill to the head. So you can actually have headshot feeds using your pistol as well. So let's say you just get 3 headshots with your sniper rifle, whip out your pistol, you get 2 more headshots with your pistol. Now you have a really cool 5-on mixed hybrid clip of feed. It's really neat. I think it's cool. You put a scope on it, it's basically a sniper rifle now. I definitely condone that build. Melee, doesn't matter. We're all snipers. You should be using the tactical insertion at all times. The stim shot is super important. As snipers, the aim down sight speeds are so slow. You're constantly getting peppered with like shotgun pellets here, an SMG bullet from across the map, etc., etc. So being able to replenish your full health as fast as possible is really important. Combat axe, because we're cool. We like to throw combat axes, cross maps, hybrid feeds, etc., etc. Now, when it comes to the perks, there's a little bit of nuance with all of them besides one, and this is cold-blooded. In Black Ops 7, you have to have cold-blooded. Cold-blooded is everything. Nothing else even comes close. The dexterity, you don't need it. The dexterity is basically built into the game. Tracker, who cares? Charge zone, who cares? Guardian, who cares? Looper, I guess if you're a big streaker, but we are sniping. Doesn't matter. Cold-blooded is key. You want cold-blooded in everything except for probably search and destroy and free. The next one is perk 2. Personally, I'm a tech mask guy. There are so many tacticals in this game that will fuck you. You have flashbangs, concussions, fear smoke. It reduces, as you can see over here, flash percussion, gas, can't be EMP'd or hacked. Pretty great. It's definitely worth it. Perk 1, there's a little bit more of some nuance here because there's 3, kind of 4 that are really good. I like lightweight because I want to be fast. You want to be able to kill them and then run over to their spawn before the feed cycles out those previous kills. So I really like lightweight, but I will say I rock Ghost a lot. Everybody in this game has UAV, so it's really nice to be able to be a little bit subversive, but I usually only run Ghost if I'm operating a suppressor class. Because if I'm just running Ghost and they can't see me on the UAV, but every time I shoot my sniper, I pop up on the feed anyways. So I only use Ghost if I'm using a suppressor, otherwise it just makes Ghost obsolete. And the next one that is pretty important is flak jacket. Everything in this game is explosive. You walk around a corner, a grenade kills you. You move somewhere else, a fire shotgun shoots you from mid-map, and then you die from fire damage. So having this help reduce explosives and fire damage is really important. But I will say, this is a Call of Duty where flak jacket might be the worst it's ever been in a Call of Duty. Because it doesn't actually protect you from direct impact. And if there's a grenade that hits you, you die. If there's a grenade that is 3 feet away from you that goes off, you die. Often doesn't have any actual value and is kind of worthless, but at the same time you feel like you need to have it because there's grenades everywhere on the map and all of them can kill you within 10 feet. So this one is really up to the player. I've stopped using flak jacket because I think it's totally pointless. I just rock lightweight and Ghost, but a lot of people use flak jacket because you just kind of feel like you have to have it. And that concludes the definitive class setup for sniper rifles in Black Ops 7 in the year 2026. All right, and that is everything. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down in the comments. I will answer any questions that you guys have, even if it's completely and totally unrelated. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope it's super helpful. If you guys hit any really cool clips with these class setups, feel free to tag me in them on X. My X will be in the description. Thank you again. I hope you guys have a nice day. Peace.